dust storms whisper down in Dead Man's Cove. The church bells rang their last beneath the crimson sky stove. Whiskey bottles lay empty by a grave no one knows. Echoes of train whistles as the cold desert wind blows. Church fire and smoke where my heart once spoke, buried in ashes. Under oaths we broke. The sky wept flames on forsaken lands as vengeance slipped through my trembling hands. She was an angel turned shadow in the moon's haunting glow. Promises made at the altar, now just embers that grow. Her love a ghost town abandoned in the silence of scorn, left me with nothing but the night and the thorns. Church fire and smoke where my soul got choked, lost in the fury of the words we once spoke. Burning timbers told the tales of our plight under the cover of a merciless night. There in the blaze I saw her face, haunting the aisles of fleeting grace. The truth burned bright in the heart of the flame. Her betrayal, a curse I whisper in shame. Church fire and smoke where our dreams did evoke, now just a memory of blackened oak. In the ashes I lay my revenge to rest, forsaking the love that failed the test. In the silent desert under stars so remote, I walk alone with church fire and smoke. In the shadow of a mesa, where the silent deserts weep, lies the ghost town of Alara, where the secrets dare to creep. Underneath the crescent moonlight, whiskey bottles lay in rows. Echoes of the lonesome train whistle as the cold night wind blows. Whispers in the lost love calling through the haunted plains. Vows once made and burning in churches, now just ashes and chains. Every heartbroken echo, a story of a love that does decay. In the cursed lands of Alara, where the spirits never stray. Stood alone, forgotten grave, just outside the chapel door. Her name was worn, but still engraved in the heart of the man she swore. Betrayed by a kiss so venomous, a serpent smile on her lips, left a scar upon the cowboy and a gun upon his hips. Whispers in the lost love, tales that chill the desert spine. Promises like dust storms vanish, leaving nothing behind. His footsteps follow whispers town they softly sway, in the cursed lands of Alara, where the night swallows the day. In the hollow of the valley he faced the ghost he feared the most, the mirror of his lost love, now just a pale and fleeting ghost. Eyes like fire confronted past sins as the western wind did moan, a showdown with his haunted memories in the valley of the lone. Whispers in the lost love found his peace or found his grave, in the heart of Alara beneath the land so stark and brave. Now he rides a shadow fading in the echoes of his pain, in the cursed lands of Alara, where whispers call his name. As the sun sets over Elara, silence settles into the line, only whispers in the lost love, and his tale lost in time.
In the shadow of the mesa, under blood-red skies, lies a town forgotten, where old secrets die. Dust devils dance where the chapel once stood, whiskey bottles lying massed in soot and wood. Ashes of the church fire swirling in the wind, memories like ghost trains never coming in. The bell tolls for the haunted, the lost, the damned, echoing through cursed lands, an unholy reprimand. There was love neath the steeple, a promise made of gold, turned to whispers in the night, dark stories told. Betrayal, sharp knife under a silent moon. She vanished with the shadows, none too soon. Ashes of the church fire, paying sorrow's face, past hopes burning fiercely, leaving but a trace. Cries of the forsaken, riding the night's chill, in the heart of the desert. Love's blood did spill. The howling gale, through the smoke her ghostly veil did pale. Revenge, a cold whisper in the desert sear, one last showdown, the end draws near. Ashes of the church fire, now my fate's thrown. In this silent desert I walk alone. Forgiveness, a forgotten grave, under starlit skies. I'm just a whisper in the wind, where my heart lies.
In the shadow of the mesa, where the silent deserts weep, lies the ghost town of Outlaw, where the secrets dare to creep. Underneath the crescent moonlight, whiskey bottles lay in rows, echoes of the lonesome train whistle as the cold night wind blows. Whispers in the lost love calling through the haunted plains. Vows once made in burning churches, now just ashes and chains. Every heartbroken echo, a story of a love that does decay. In the cursed lands of Ellery, where the spirits never stray. There stood a lone, forgotten grave just outside the chapel door. Her name was worn but still engraved in the heart of the man she swore. Betrayed by a kiss so venomous, a serpent smile on her lips left a scar upon the cowboy and a gun upon his hips. Whispers in the lost love tales that chill the desert's spine. Promises like dust storms vanish, leaving nothing behind. His footsteps follow whispers through the town, they softly sway. In the cursed lands of Ellery, where the night swallows the day. In the hollow of the valley faced the ghost he feared the most. The mirror of his lost love, now just a pale and fleeting ghost. Eyes like fire confronted past sins as the western wind did moan. A showdown with his haunted memories in the valley of the lone. Whispers in the lost love found his peace or found his grave. In the heart of Ayla, beneath the land so stark and brave. Now he rides a shadow fading in the echoes of his pain. In the cursed lands of Ellery, where whispers call his name. As the sun sets over Ellery, silence settles end of the line. Only whispers in the lost love and his tale lost in time.
In a town where the whistling winds carry sin, under the ghost moon's pale watchful light, lies a dusty road where shadows begin. And the truths you hear are oft a lie. Whiskey bottles clink in forgotten saloons, echoes of laughter buried in sand. Each step kicks up curses under the blood-red moons. In the silent desert, a gun in my hand. Shadows dance over gunpowder serenade. Echoes of a bullet through the heart betrayed. Where the lost souls wander and the brave ones fade underneath the sky of a gunsmoke charade. Years ago, I laughed to feel the autumn air in a church that now burns in eternal flame. Promises made in the heat of a desperate prayer. Gone with the wind, just whispers of a name. Dust storms rise where our dreams used to lay. Train whistles mourn like the cries of the damned. In the night the cold stars have much to say about a love lost and a life forever bound. Shadows dance over gunpowder serenade. Revenge stirs the dust where our bed was made. Ghost towns hold secrets of the love that decayed, and the heart counts the cost of the games that were played. In the coldest hour, the desert speaks of cursed lands and the vengeance it seeks. Face to face, my fate with a gun echoes loud, what's done is done. Shadows whisper over gunpowder serenade. In the silence, my soul's dissipate. Across this cursed land, I let my memories fade. With one last bullet, my peace is made. In the echoes of my gunpowder serenade. Underneath the black sun, the whispering sands call. Through the ghost town echoes, past the broken walls. Whiskey bottle laying in the grip of a dying hand. Dust devils dance where once stood a promised land. Whispers in the black sun, secrets of the scorn, voices of the vanished. In the silence they're reborn. Fate of fallen angels, branded by the blaze. Lost loves and lies in the desert's mournful gaze. She was a shadow in the shimmer of the heat waves rise. Her love a fleeting storm across relentless skies. He wore betrayal like an old weathered coat. Trails of redemption, words he never spoke. Whispers in the black sun, cries beneath the crow, haunting the horizon where no righteous man will go. Every burning church, a tale of rage untold. In the heart of darkness, in the hollow cold. By the forgotten graves he heard the train's sad song. The steel rails weeping for all that went wrong. Stood before the ruins, his past in the ash. A duel with his ghosts in the thunder's flash. Whispers in the black sun, now he rides alone across cursed lands where the wind has only blown. In the silence of surrender or the storm of revenge, he's just another story at the world's frayed edge. where the shadows stretch along and lean. Under a sky bare as old bones stripped clean. The ghost town whistles its eerie lore, echoes of steps that tread no more. Whiskey bottles lie in the sand, spilled secrets of a forsaken land. Whispers in the hollow sky, calling me by name. Curse her winds, they testify to a land that's lost to flame. Every dusk a muted cry from lips that speak in vain. Whispers in the hollow sky sing a lonesome, haunted refrain. A church once proud now flames, a testament to playing wicked games. Her love was a dagger hidden in a smile so sweet, left me a wanted man wandering in defeat. By a crumbling well I recall her face, forgotten graves moan her embrace. Whispers in the hollow sky haunting me again. Silent deserts keep alive what we might have been. Every star a broken sigh, a tale of might have been. Whispers in the hollow sky, echo sins washed thin. Where the old train cries, I face the devil in her angel's guise. The truth struck sharp like the desert's cold. Revenge a story in my blood retold. A bullet's echo, a soft goodbye. Silence fell neath the hollow sky. Whispers in the hollow sky, no more they speak my name. Desert's breath, the final sigh, ends this wretched game. Dawn breaks on my alibi as shadows claim their fame. Whispers now forever lie in the hollow sky. I stake my claim. Each line aims to evoke the haunting, the eerie atmosphere of a life marked by betrayal and the pursuit of vengeance. Grounded in a landscape barren and spectral, swirling with the ghosts of the past. In the shadow of a ghost town, where the wind whispers sins, my boots stir the dust of the cursed land I roam. A whiskey bottle clutched in the grip of tired skins, echoes of a train whistle calling the lost home. Burning churches, the flames lighten up the dark. Ashes of the outlaw heart scattered in the breeze. Every broken promise a spark, leaving behind nights that no one sees. Under the pale moonlight, by forgotten graves I lay. Whispers of my lover, her betrayal cuts deep. The silhouette of a burning cross at the bay. Her secrets like serpents, in the dark they creep.
churches, the pillars of the night, ashes of the outlaw heart, drifting out of sight. Every kiss she gave, a lie wrapped in delight, haunting me like shadows in the fading light. In the silence of the desert, the cold truth I confront, her ghost in every canyon, her laughter in the storm, a pistol by my side, old scores to hunt. In the ashes, a fire, a new outlaw's born. Burning churches, not just embers and art, ashes of the outlaw heart, finding peace apart. This revenge a bittersweet chart, guiding my hand, healing stars. In the silence of the night, my soul set free. An outlaw's heart finds its final plea.
Out where the wind whispers secrets and sage, through the ghost town where shadows wage, long wars and silence under moon's cold light. I ride this cursed land through the blackest night. Old church bell tolls for souls it can't save, a symphony for the damned in a forgotten grave. Raise your glass to the sky, let the whiskey preach, as dust storms dance with a sorrow no man can breach. This is the last ride waltz under new set tide, spurs cut deep, heart bleeds fading out of sight. She was a flame-haired beauty with a serpent's kiss, promised eternity in a bed of bliss. But betrayal burned hotter than a desert sun, found her lies twisted fast as a smoke-filled gun. Now every train whistles a mournful cry for a love lost like a too quick goodbye. Memories drown, lost in the whirl of a dusty gown. The last ride waltz, a cursed melody plays, echoing through these silent, damned old days. In a town too dead for the dead to roam, I found her locking, returned to the home we'd known. My heart ached raw, but my path lay clear. Revenge or mercy, the choice was mine to steer. Cowboys tell this last ride waltz with the devil. I dance in the dust of what was.
take my final stance.
In the shadow of dusk, 'neath a blood-red sky, I rode past the chapel where the crows do cry. Ghost town whispers through streets of despair, empty bottles and dreams scattered everywhere.
I'm riding through the devil's deal, haunted by the wheels, every turn and squeal. Packed with shadows in the silent sand, I ride alone, a curse-forsaken man. Once loved a girl with wildfire eyes, beneath these cursed stars she told her lies. In a gust of dust she left without a trace, only the echo of her steps, a vanishing embrace. I'm riding through the devil's deal, every mile a reminder of the heart she'd steal. Whiskey numbs the soul but not the pain. In every shadow, her memory remains. Crossroads, the wind speaks her name, a spectral vision in a flickering flame. Gunpowder and guilt, my constant friends. Tonight this endless road might finally end. Still riding through the devil's cruel jest, star above a witness to my quest. In the heart of the desert I make my stand, to break this curse or die by my own hand. To break this curse or die by my own hand. In the heart of a cursed desert town, under the eye of a blood-red moon, where the whispers of the wind sound like a mournful, forgotten tune. The dust swirls round empty bottles, and the chapel bells no longer sound. A lone figure walks the shadows, where his peace used to be found. Gone with the revenge, a heart turned stone. Beneath the burning skies he walks alone. Lost love's echo in a whiskey-soaked breath. He's a haunted soul, dancing with death. Once a lover, now a silhouette against the backdrop of despair. He traded rings for a revolver after vows dissolved in air. That old train whistles a reminder reminder of the night she slipped away with his best friend at the station in the early hours of day. Gone with the revenge, a heart turned stone. Beneath the burning skies he walks alone. Lost love's echo in a whiskey-soaked breath. He's a haunted soul dancing with death. By the light of a fire in a burning church, he sees their shadows on the flame. With each crackle of the wood, hears the falter of his name. Truth strikes like a thunderclap, his hand tied on the gun. Revenge or mercy in this moment, but the choice can't be undone. Go with the revenge or let it go. In the silence of the desert, a new wind starts to blow. From cursed ground to the path of grace, in every forgotten grave a lesson trace. Go with the revenge, heart begins to mend. Underneath the starlit sky, may the ghost finally end. In the shadow of the Sarah spine, where the wind whispers sins of the brine, stood a town with souls hollow and cold, under skies that weep, stories untold. Whiskey bottles lay, dreams all but damned. Ghosts walk the streets of this cursed land. Blood on the cursed land under a blackened sky. Forgotten graves hum the coyote's cry. Lost love's a tale told by the restless sand. Oh, the devil dances in this cursed land. There's a tale of a man heart led astray by love that cruel fate stole away. In the churchyard by the sycamore, burned out prayers, love lives no more. Echoes of a train like a morning band, screams slice the silence of the cursed land. Blood on the cursed land under a vengeful moon. Each whistle wails out forsaken tune. Revenge a path laid with a trembling hand. Oh, the night house deep in this cursed land. Gunpowder scent, a last stand so grand. In the heart of the desert, a final stand. Blood on the cursed land, where lost souls roam, each step taken closer to an unearthly home. Silence now reigns where once he made his stand, just a whisper lost in the cursed land.
dead sky and dead man's hollow, where whispers tell of the cursed and swallowed. Old whiskey bottles lay souls departed in this ghost town, broken, black-hearted. Wind howls through the chapel's burned remains, singing hymns of sorrow, shackles and chains. There's no mercy in the ghost town, only shadows thrive, where every man's a specter and the sins of the past survive. In the dust we wrote our treaties, in blood we broke them all. No mercy in the ghost town, just the devil's call. I loved a girl with eyes like stormy weather. In this God-forsaken town we dreamt together, but love turned to ash in the blink of a gun. Her betrayal a bullet that couldn't be outrun. By the old forgotten graves I swore her name, vengeance the only keeper of my flame. There's no mercy in the ghost town, only shadows thrive. Every whisper in the wind a reminder no one gets out alive. From the deceit we laid our fortunes, in betrayal we stand tall. No mercy in the ghost town, just the reaper's draw. Silence of the deaths we never met. There's no mercy in the ghost town, only echoes bleed. Every step I take is haunted by my heart's unyielding creed. In the dust I'll lay my memories, in the soil I'll bury my pain. No mercy in the ghost town, where even angels refrain. In the whispering sands I find my own. No mercy in the ghost town, forever alone.
In Mulligan's Valley, where the wind moans through the pines, stood a gunslinger, whiskey soaked, shadowed by his crimes. The dust beneath his footsteps mixed with blood from days before. An outlaw bound by vengeance, by lost love and folklore. Blood on the gunslinger, red as setting sun, haunted by the bullet holes and the deeds that he has done. Ghost town, silent whisper, where lost souls find their way. He rides alone, his heart's turned stone, along the cursed pathways. There's a tale they whisper softly about the love he left behind. A girl with eyes like summer skies, now just a ghost in mind. Betrayed by his own brother over golden shallow graves. Now he tracks through grave. Blood on the gunslinger, echoes of the past. Each step forward takes him back to shadows that they cast. Burning church of trains, lone wail his memories ensnared in the echoes of the gunfire and the crosses left unfair. In a dusty canyon where the truth came like the rain, faced his brother, guns drawn amidst the sorrow, amidst the pain. Two shots echoed under stormy skies so grim. One fell to silence, the other lives with him. Blood on the gunslinger, in the ground his brother lays. A tale of rage and redemption, riding through the haze. Now he seeks no shelter, no solace in the run. A ghost among the shadows, his reckoning undone.
In the shadow of the dust, blowing chapel, where the whiskey stains the barren ground, lies a tale of an outlaw, faded and frazzled, in a ghost town where silence is the only sound. Train whistle moans through cursed lands afar, echoing the screams that never quite heal. Blood on his heart, under a vengeful star, with a grip as cold as steel. Blood on the outlaw heart, riding through the storm, cursed from the start where the forlorn forms. In the dead of night where shadows part, only the moon knows the blood on the outlaw heart. Once loved a girl with fire in her eyes, in a time when his soul wasn't sold to the gun. Betrayal burning under sapphire skies. Now he's just a shadow, always on the run. A forgotten grave, a burning church, memories as harsh as the desert sands. Each step he takes, a painful lurch, in this desolate, forsaken land. Blood on the outlaw heart, darkness at his side, haunted by the part where the last light died. In the silent desert he makes his art, painting his sorrow with blood on the outlaw heart. By the cold light of a hangman's moon, he faces down the ghosts that plague his mind. In the heart of night he hums a lonesome tune, the truth he seeks but never hopes to find. Blood on the outlaw heart, a tale of rage and scorn. On this cursed path he was reborn. In his final stand, his shadows dart, he embraces the dust. Blood on the outlaw heart, the echo of his deeds, a whisper in the dark. as the world forgets the blood on the outlaw heart.
In the shadow of the moon, where the dead cacti stand, lies a valley veiled in dust, known as the Cursed Land. Whiskey bottles clinking in the grip of ghostly hands, train whistles moan a tune that only the lost can understand. Midnight strikes like a solemn bell. In this haunted haven we dance with hell. Echoes of the betrayed under a spell. Revenge stirs the dust where the dark secrets dwell. A fading town where the church painted in ash, once alive with love, now succumb to a backstabber's slash. Silent streets tell tales of a paradise crashed. Last prayers whispered, faith cruelly dashed. Midnight strikes, the past unfurls. Among the rubble the smoke still curls. The wind sings sorrow to the ghostly girls. In their eyes the flame of vengeance swirls. At the edge of despair, facing the ghost of those who once cared. The truth as sharp as the cold night air. Avenge or forgive, a choice laid bare. Midnight in the Cursed Land, a tale of dust and bone, where every forgotten grave is a story eternally alone. I choose the path of the weary, let my sins atone. In the cursed silence I embrace the unknown.
In a ghost town silence, under a blood moon's rain, whiskey bottles clinking like chimes of the pain. Echoes of the midnight train crossing cursed lands. Tracks lead to nowhere, just God's forsaken sands. Back, young love was buried in these silent deserts dry. A locket of golden memories under a thorn sky. Betrayed by a brother for the greed of fleeting gain. Left me with a burning heart and church bells souls that wail in vain. Blood on the midnight train, staining the rotten night. A tale of lost lovers and a wrong that needs a right. Dust storms can't cover the tracks, nor the everlasting pain. Echoes of the betrayed, screaming on the midnight train. On a lonesome silver line, the truth rides fast and grim. My hand on steel, my soul to purge the sin. Tonight forgiveness sleeps, while the restless seek their due. The final whistle blows for me and you. There's blood on the midnight train. Justice finds its track in the land of forgotten. There's no turning back. Shadows lift their veils as final truths pertain. Revenge or redemption calls from the midnight train. Each chord a story, each note a desolate way. Eternally bound to the whistle of that midnight rail.
Under blood-red sky of a silent desert town, whiskey bottles lay like ghosts upon the ground. A dust storm whispers secrets of a man once free. Train whistle moans through the cursed tumbleweed. Buried in the revenge, deeper than the grave. Lost love and betrayal, no man could ever save. Every step a story of the dust that I've become. Buried in the revenge, where my dark past won't succumb. In the shadow of the church where the flames lick the stones, lived a tale of a heart turned from flesh into bones. A lover's vow broken under weight of deceit. Forgotten graves echo cries of the incomplete. Buried in the revenge, deeper than the sin. Echoes of the gunshots like devils in the wind. Past the point of no return with each setting sun. Buried in the revenge, what's done is never undone. Face to face with my ghost in the ruins of the night. Head tilted low, eyes glaring with twilight. Words unspoken in the showdown, heart beats like a drum. Bullet finds its home as the falling has begun. Buried in the revenge, acceptance in the dirt. Silent deserts hold the tales of the hurt. Riding through the echoes of the choices that I've spun.
desert sky where my tale retold lies a gunslinger's heart, forever dark and cold. In the shadow of the mesa where the sun bled out its fire, whiskey bottles and dust storms paint the ghost of my desire. A train whistle moans through crumbling stones in a town too dead to die, where my heart lies buried under western skies. Oh, sing me that ghost town ballad of a love that's burned to ash, with every chord strummed under a moon so bright. Betrayals breeze through the chapel's charred remains, dance with the devils among swept plains. She was a wild desert rose with thorns I did not see, her whisper like a serpent beneath the old oak tree. Her lies were a masked ball, her truth the first to fall, in the night where the coyotes call still haunts my every dream. Oh, play me that ghost town ballad where the shadows know my name. Oh, ghost waltz in the dust of blame. A heart left hanging on a gallows tight and tall. Echoes of our laughter through the forsaken hall. By the churchyard I faced my fearsome foe. His gun was quick but my revenge it was slow. In the silence of the gunfire lay the truth I came to know. She's gone like the dust that I now sow. So sing for me softly that ghost town requiem, where love's a forgotten hymn and nights condemned. Here in this desolation I claim my cursed crown, a king of a barren kingdom in a ghost town gown. So let the wind sing and the lonely church bell toll, a ballad for the broken in the desert soul. In a town where the shadows talk and the streets they mourn in dust, a whiskey bottle lies uncorked beside a badge now caked with rust. Old train whistles cut the silence, haunt the bones of wooden frames. A burning church's last defiance as I recall those cursed names. Blood on the ghost town under a crimson sky, lost souls whispering as the vultures fly. This land remembers, oh, it never lies. Blood on the ghost town where my heartache lies. The wind carries tales of you, of a love that once burned so true, turned to betrayal under harvest moons. Your laughter now a ghostly tune. I found you cold in the desert madness in this godforsaken place. Blood on the ghost town under a weeping sky. Silent deserts hold the secrets of your lie. This earth keeps score of the tears I cried. Blood on the ghost town where my old love died. At the edge of the broken road, I stood where the night was split. Your shadow in the moonlight showed a fleeting ghost I'll never forget. Revenge, a bitter path I tread, but justice finds its own in the end. With each step towards you I'm led, in the town that sin couldn't mend. Blood on the ghost town under a starless sky. Each step in the sand, a part of me dies, but I'll lay you down where the old crow flies. Blood on the ghost town, and a gun slingers goodbye.